Hello, everybody. I'm Ed Robinson, and welcome to another exciting edition of At the Rim. This is the program that gets you caught up on anything and everything happening around in the NBA. Coming up on this edition of the program, we'll recap Games 2 and 3 of the 2024 NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. But before we get into those game recaps, we lost a pioneer, a giant, a legend in the world of not just the NBA but professional basketball. JerryWest, a.k.a. The Logo, a.k.a. Mr. Clutch. JerryWest passed away at the age of 86. In 1959, West was voted the Final Four's most outstanding player, despite his team, West Virginia, losing in the championship game to California. In 1960, West won a gold medal as a member of the United States men's Olympic basketball team. West would go on to play for the Los Angeles Lakers from 1960 to 1974. During his time as a player for the Lakers, West was selected to 14 All-Star games, 10 All-NBA first teams, and 4 All-NBA defensive first teams. In addition, West won a scoring title in 1970. In 1972, West led the league in assists, voted All-Star Game MVP, and helped the Lakers win an NBA championship. In 1969, despite his team losing to the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals, West was Finals MVP. West is the only player in NBA Finals history to receive Finals MVP despite his team losing. West became the head coach of the Lakers from 1976 to 1979, where his team made the playoffs all 3 seasons. During the 1980s, West was a key executive in the Lakers Showtime dynasty that featured Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, Kurt Rambis, A.C. Green, and Byron Scott, just to name a few, helping the team win 5 championships during the decade. West continued to showcase his executive genius with the beginning of the Lake Show dynasty that featured Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and a host of others as they won a championship in the 1999-2000 season. West was general manager of the Memphis Grizzlies from 2002 to 2007. He was an executive board member for the Golden State Warriors from 2012 to 2017. During his time with the Warriors, West was a part of the 2016-2017 championship season. From 2017 to 2024, West served as a board member and consultant for the Los Angeles Clippers. West was known as the Logo, in reference to his silhouette being the basis for the NBA logo. Mr. Clutch for his ability to make key shots and buzzer beaters, and Mr. Outside due to his outside shooting. He is a member of the 35th, 50th, and 75th NBA anniversary teams, and a member of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. He is survived by his wife Karen and 2 sons. JerryWest was 86. So now let's move along now to the 2024 NBA Finals. So we will recap Games 2 and 3 of the series between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. So Game 2 saw a close game, but Boston would hold on to beat Dallas 105-98. For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown had 21 points. Jayson Tatum had a double-double with 18 points and 12 assists. Jrue Holiday also had a double-double with 26 points and 11 assists. Derrick White finished with 18 points, and Kristaps Porzingis had 12 points. On the losing end for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic had a triple-double with 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. P.J. Washington finished with 17 points. Kyrie Irving had 16 points. Daniel Gafford had 13 points. And Derrick Jones Jr. finished with 11 points. Once again, the final score in Game 2, Boston 105, Dallas 98. And in Game 3 of the series, Boston would beat Dallas 106-99. The tandem of Celtics, Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum was outstanding. Jaylen finished with 30 points. Jayson finished with 31. Derrick White would have 16 points. Kristaps Porzingis did not play in this game due to suffering a lower left leg injury in Game 2. On the losing end for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic finished with 27 points. Kyrie Irving had 35 points. P.J. Washington finished with 13 points. And Dereck Lively had a double-double with 11 points and 13 rebounds. So again, the final score in Game 3, Boston 106, Dallas 99. So now currently Boston leads the series 3-0. So Boston has an opportunity to get that 18th trophy, that 18th championship. When you think of iconic teams in sports, especially in the NBA with franchises like the Los Angeles Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers, and as recent as the Golden State Warriors, or even the New York Knicks, the Boston Celtics are at the top of the creme de la creme when it comes to those not just legendary franchises in the NBA, but in professional sports as a whole, and they have an opportunity to end the series early to get championship number 18. So when you think of iconic players with the Boston Celtics, you think of people like Bob Cousy, Bill Russell, John Havlicek, Tom Heinsohn, my goodness, JoJo White, Sam Jones. You think of Dave Cowens, and then with Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, Kevin Garnett, also Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. That franchise has produced great talent for decades. Of course, the coaching of Red Auerbach and Casey Jones. And, of course, Doc Rivers was the coach of the last championship. And Joe Mazzulla has done an enormous job of coaching that team, despite the circumstances, how he got the job with the whole Ime Udoka situation. But when you look at somebody that's laser focused and super detailed and pays attention to a lot of things, Joe Mazzulla has done that in a short amount of time as the head coach of the Boston Celtics. And you really see it in this series because of how the team is coached offensively and defensively, whether it's Jaylen Brown, whether it's Jayson Tatum, whether it's Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford, Jrue Holiday, Derrick White, or any of the key players coming off of the bench. You know that Boston's going to be coached very well. The versatility is there. The talent is there. Again, offensively and defensively, Horford and Porzingis are the big fellas, but guess what? They can play on the outside, cause matchup problems as well. You know what Tatum and Brown bring to the table. And Holiday and White, such an underrated defensive backcourt. So good, so efficient, and they've done that for the last several years, but specifically this year has truly been phenomenal. And they talk about the Celtic pride and the names that I mentioned earlier, and it looks as though Tatum, Brown, and Holiday and White and Horford and Porzingis, they've exhibited that Celtic pride all season long, and they have a chance to raise championship number 18. They've got a chance. Dallas, they're going to fight. Luka, Kyrie and company, they're going to fight. They've got a tough task. They're down 3-0, but Boston, man, they've been so good. They've just, in all areas and all facets of the game, they've just been so good. And they have a chance to continue to uphold that Celtic pride with an opportunity to try to get championship number 18. And that's going to do it for this edition of At the Rim. Until next time, everybody, I'm Matt Robinson saying so long, and you take care. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Remember to click like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.